Sir, are you listening? Damn.
Hey, y'all. What's up, y'all? Hey. I know we starting a little early, like 15 minutes early. I got some stuff to do. How y'all doing? We got to do a breakdown this morning. How y'all feeling? It's Thursday. What's going on, y'all? Huh? Y'all know I got to play my intro music. Y'all know we got to do what it do. You hear me? How's everything, everybody? It's good to see y'all.
We need to start learning how to tell.
We about the intro is almost done, y'all. It's almost done. We about to get into some nonsense this morning.
What you need in a marriage.
We about to get into some nonsense this morning, y'all. How y'all doing? What's going on, family? All right, y'all. How's everything, everybody? How's everything, everybody? It's good to see y'all. Whew, another day, another drama, another foolery. How y'all doing this morning? Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen, baby. How y'all doing? It just means queen. My husband ordained me as queen. Okay? I will never give my title up. I will never give my title up. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see y'all. So we are about to dissect some foolery that I found on social media. And one of my followers has sent it to me. Okay. The content creator is some Sunny Vibes, I believe. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I'll check back. But anyway, I shared the content with all of y'all. Okay. I shared the content on I shared this content on all my platforms so that y'all could see the video. Also, Instagram, I shared it in our group chat. So y'all check that out. So I watched the video of a young girl and she was bragging about having a train ran on her. Okay. So we going to dissect this real quick and I'm going to share with y'all my thoughts. Jermaine, how you doing, my dear? Good morning. Amin Eyes, what's going on? Wayne, what is going on, my brother? Maya, how you doing, sweetie? Terry, what's going on, sir? And Della, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm not good with names, my dear. Good morning. How are you? So, my Instagram family, I want to share something with y'all. Soon, in about maybe 2 months, I'm gonna straight do Instagram. I'm going to straight do YouTube. Y'all know I get my tongue get tied sometimes. So I won't be doing lives on Instagram. I'm going to see how it works. Okay, because a lot of y'all not coming to the content when I'm live, even though I come live every day, and I know y'all like we tired of her. I just want to let you know so that I could get more watch time on watch hours on YouTube. Okay, so I want y'all to go to my bio and hit the link of my YouTube channel and come over there and subscribe so that you can get the information when I get ready to go live and run my mouth. Hi, love. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. So now we about to get into the content. Okay. Thank you, everybody in Instagram who came. Shout out to all my family in Instagram. If it wasn't for y'all following me, I wouldn't be here today. So I greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you for growing like y'all doing. Okay, so now we gonna get into the content. All right, this young woman, she thought it made sense for her to say that she loved to have trains ran on her because she feels like a goddess. She deserved to have hands all over her body. This is what she said. Okay, so it's a little bit profanity. Okay, and y'all know how we do over here. I just want to let you know. Listen up, y'all.
I deserve that attention.
For sure. All right, so
Let's do it one more time. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes, I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call it whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated, and I'm a goddess, and I deserve to have hands all over my body. I deserve to be worshipped. Like, why not? I deserve that attention.
For sure. All right,
So she says she's sexually liberated. She is a goddess. She deserves to have hands all over her body. She don't mind having a train ran on her. Now, today is a teaching moment, y'all. Today is a teaching moment, okay? Listen up real good. This young girl have issues, and I'm going to share with you what kind of issues she got. This is what happens when we don't groom these children under kings. I keep explaining that to y'all. Y'all think y'all could raise these children all by yourself. And they turn out to be young girls like this. See, this young girl, she got daddy issues. Y'all already know that. She got daddy issues. Ain't no young woman in their right mind would allow a whole bunch of men to do exercise on her. Good morning, Alexander. How are you? Would not allow, Skinny, how you doing, honey? Would not allow a whole bunch of young men to do exercise on her. She think that this happening to her, that she's a goddess. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? She deserved to have hands all over her body. Baby, you a hoe. Yes, honey. This is not a goddess thing, baby. You a hoe. Yes, honey. Yes, you are. And I'm sorry to tell you it. Nobody else gonna tell you. The interviewer didn't even tell you, baby, you a hoe. Yes, that's what it is. Okay. And then I'm gonna share something with you. She got those daddy issues. She thinks that she thinks that she's trying. Let me just break it down, y'all. She's trying to understand in her mind what is going on. When they don't have their fathers around, this is a problem. Okay? When they don't have their fathers around, this is a problem. But y'all mothers, we don't understand that because we mad with the daddies. We upset with the fathers. So when the father is not around to groom this young woman, to teach her how to be a young lady, yes, the fathers teach them because the fathers are the one that gives them the courage to grow into womanhood. The fathers are the ones that will tell you this is right, this is wrong. And I'm going to share something with you. Me, when I was growing up, right? And I already told y'all I was a side chick beat. Okay. So I didn't get the luxury of being with my father. I did not. I did not. I had him on the weekends. And when he wasn't able to spend time with his family, he came to see me. Okay. So now I had so many insecurities growing up. Even though my stepfather was in the household, okay? My stepfather was in the household, but my mother did not let him be king over the household. Even though he was a good man and he wanted to help, he wanted to take care of us, he wanted to do the right thing. But my mother did not allow. And even though he was doing nonsense in the street, just like my mother, but he made sure we were the first priority. Okay. So now check this out. With that being said, me growing up, I had a lot of foolery growing up. I did nonsense when I was young, and I was a teen mother. So a lot of kids that were my age, they called me out my name. Oh, she do this, she do that. And in the meantime, in the meantime, okay, Instagram went down. I don't even know. In the meantime, I'm gonna let that go. Instagram is acting crazy. In the meantime, I was hurting growing up. You feel me? It was a lot of nonsense that I had endured because I had daddy issues. Okay. And I kept continued to grow with the same daddy issues. It was until I met my king and I was in my late 20s already. You hear me? I was in my late 20s already. So I'll say mid 20s, mid 20s. And so when I met my king, it was a whole new ball game. That's why you always hear me speak highly of my husband. That's why when I get propositioned by men, and it's sad, you get men that will talk nonsense to you and they know you married. But I already know in my heart and mind that I wouldn't do anything against my husband. I don't care what you say to me. I would never do anything against this man because I know how I was raised by him. I know how he took time to mold me. And this is the thing that young girls don't have. When they have the mindset to let a whole bunch of men do exercise on them, just like the young woman who a couple days ago she came to social media and she was saying what she was saying um men that are garbage men, they work for the post office, policemen, firemen, they are not high value men. This is the woman that I'm talking about. She says she has 20K in bodies, okay? You can tell she has daddy issues because if she did not have daddy issues, she would not be sleeping with 20K. Not 20K, I'm sorry. 2K, okay? She wouldn't have slept with that many men. That doesn't make sense. See, if you love yourself, you would not give your body like it's money. You wouldn't give your body like it's a piece of paper, a rag. Because y'all know we flash money in our community. But you would not give it like it's a piece of paper. You would not give it like it's a dirty rag. See, we don't teach these young people to cherish your body. That all these people that you sleep with, that you rack up souls, we don't teach them that. I said mental health at its finest. She's right. Mental health at its finest. She is. Thank you, my dear, for the $2 super chat. So when this young girl says she deserves to be treated like a goddess, you can be treated like a goddess without having a whole bunch of men doing exercise on top of you, baby. And when I said that she is a hoe, I'm saying it because she don't understand the mindset of clink, 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 clink. Because yes, if you out there spreading your legs and you giving your pussy to everybody, baby, you a hoe. You a hoe. Even if you sitting up here telling me you have daddy issues, you still know that it's wrong to be sleeping with this many people. It doesn't make sense. So you still have to call a spade a spade. But in the Black community, we quickly will say that, oh, it's because of all this trauma she been through that it's okay for her to be liberated and give her body to everybody. It is not okay for her to be liberated and give her body to everybody. It is not. Even if you don't understand it when you're young, you have to know that one day you have to get the knowledge for yourself. Even if you were not taught it by your parents, you have to know that this is knowledge you have to get for yourself. See, we like to make excuses when women have so many children. We like to make excuses when women have a high body count. But the truth be told, when do you go and get the knowledge for yourself? This young girl is in trouble, no doubt. She's in trouble. I pray she don't get something that she can't get rid of. But the problem still remains. My brothers, if the father is not in the home, more than likely your girls turn out like this. When you not governing over these girls, they turn out like this. They give their body to everybody. Do your best to be active in these babies' lives. Even if the mama giving you hell, go to court, fight. Fight, honey. Because remember, this is your offspring. And my sisters who prevent these men from seeing their children, you're going to regret one day. See, the lessons that I teach y'all is stuff that I know. I always tell y'all I don't have stats, I don't have charts. These are lessons that I know. And I always say that if it wasn't for my king loving me the way he does, and as old as I was when I met him in my 20s, I would not know how valuable I was at that time. I always tell y'all that my king means so much to me, you don't even know. I always tell y'all that. Because this man changed my mindset, changed my heart, changed everything about me. And I will forever be grateful. Now, I get people, I'm not going to sit up here and say I don't get people who talk to me out of the side of their mouth because they think that it sounds good at the time. And I laugh it off. But I will share something with you. I will never in this life or the next life ever cross my husband. I don't care what this man got. I would never cross my king. Mm-mm. And this is the thing that we have to teach our women in our community. We so worried about what the next man got and can't focus on what we have. We can't focus on what we have in our own household. You worried about what the streets got, but you can't focus on the king you have in your home. A lot of women will say, well, I'm married. Good morning, Mona D. Good morning, Von Eric. And good morning, Green Beans. How y'all doing this morning? Underrated Darkness. How are you, sir? Tracy, how you Tracy, how you doing, my dear? Underrated Darkness. Sir, I already sent everything. I already put everything. Sir, I'm always on point. If you ever do business with me, I'm always on point. I already shared the content for the show at 105. Don't worry. I don't play no games when it comes to me handling my business, okay? So, back to what I was trying to tell y'all. When you do not have these children under a king, groomed under a king, you will encounter foolishness like this. This young girl out here spreading her legs to everybody, okay, because she has never been groomed under a good father. So she doesn't know her value. She doesn't know what she's worth. And I was the same way. I did not know what I was worth when I was young. Now, I'm not saying I did trains because that sounds crazy and all that stuff like that. But I'm saying I did foolery. So when you don't know how valuable you are, you do nonsense like this. There's a lot of young girls that have done foolery like this young girl. A lot of them. And we make excuses for these young women. That's what we do. We say it was because her daddy wasn't in her life. She got 5, 6, 7, 8 children. She got 5 different baby daddies. Some of her kids, she don't know who the baby father is. And what we immediately do, we blame everything outside of her. But she's the one who allowed these men to lay upon her. We have to learn to let these young women take accountability, even teach them accountability. If you know young women like this, even if they get upset with you, okay? Good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? Even when they get upset with you, you still say it. You still tell them, listen, baby, you ain't supposed to have these many children. You ain't supposed to have these many baby daddies. You ain't supposed to be running around giving your pussy to everybody that smile at you. My husband always tell me your smile is deceiving. That's what he told me all the time. Your smile is deceiving. And I know. I ain't need him to tell me that. I already know. Because especially when I look at any man and I smile at him, they think it's something, but it's not. I'm just being nice. My husband always tell me, close your mouth. Close your mouth. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Just because someone said something nice to you, that doesn't mean that they like you. That just sometimes it just means they just want to fuck you. Yes, I said it. Sometimes when people say something to you nice, sometimes they just want to fuck you. It's not that they want to have a relationship with you. They just want to screw you for that time. And a lot of young girls, they miss this because somebody's being kind to you, they're being nice to you. That doesn't mean that they want to have a relationship with you. Baby, you got to know the difference. Calm down, learn how to close those legs, be patient. For my older women that do this too, you got to understand this. T.S. Madison, when he got up there and said that y'all supposed to be sleeping with men 7 days after you meet them, no, baby, this don't make no sense. No man wants you to be ready to give up that pussy 7 days after y'all met. No man in a right mind will want that. Now, if he know he just gonna rock you for that night, yeah. But if he want to have a relationship with you, he doesn't want that. How are you, Hall? How you doing? I'm just saying to y'all, understand what I'm trying to break down. This young girl got issues, but when do you say I need to go out and learn for myself? How do you sit up there and say that you feel like a goddess because hands are all over your body? You can feel like a goddess with only one set of hands on your body. Yeah, you could still feel like a goddess, baby. You don't have to give that pussy to every man that you meet. You don't. But we get this confused in our community because we think that this is the okay thing to be rocking and going raw dog with everybody you meet. Because you don't love yourself. Anybody who ever had a train ran on them, baby, hands down, I know that you don't love yourself. Because everybody just humping and gyrating on you and you trying to move your bottom and all this nonsense. Ain't no way, baby. Ain't no way that you think that this makes sense. Listen, I know that some of my stuff is triggering to a lot of people. But baby, those skeletons have to come out the closet. You got to deal with this. Because we sit up here and We clown these young girls for doing this nonsense, but there's a hidden darkness under it too. But yet and still, they're growing into women. So when do we say that they have to learn from their mistakes? When do we say they have to take accountability for their actions? We can't just keep saying, oh, well, this happened, this happened, this happened, and we don't get to the root of the problem. Baby, you the problem. You the problem. Yes, outside forces did nonsense, but it's you that have to know that what happened was not right and you need to seek help. Either it be from the church, because I'm not going to sit up here and just slam the church. All churches are not bad. Either it be from the church or you go get some medical help. But having a whole bunch of men gyrating on you, baby, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Wayne said, I gotta repeat this. They always seem to laugh when they talk that nonsense. Nothing about this is a joke. It's true. It's not. It's not a joke at all. It's not. Paul said 100%. Right. Just like Aretha Franklin said, ain't no way, ain't no way. You right about that. Hottie said, why do I feel so attacked? RN, LOL. Me all day. I just want to hit. What you about? I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand. I don't understand, Hottie. So all I'm saying is that I don't know how many times I have to explain this. I don't. It's painful to even see this. And then for her to even laugh, even the one who had said, she told everybody that she had 2K in bodies. Her body count was about 2K. She laughed. She thought this was funny. All I could see is that my heart just was breaking. Like, this makes sense. 2K rocking your body, and you think this makes sense. Good morning, says. How are you? Love said, I don't understand the spiritual ramifications. Yes. All these bodies, all these spirits are intertwined with yours. All these bodies and spirits are intertwined with yours. You know, when I was on Black Men Unfiltered and he had a show and they were talking about how the semen, right, stay inside a woman's body for like till death sometimes, right? And I was wondering, I said, wow. And they said that women take on the characteristics of these men. And when I look at my king, I'm like, my king is so humble. He's just a calm man. He just, he could sit anywhere and dissect somebody just by their talk, their mannerisms. He know that they not right. Even a lot of content creators that I follow, my king will watch them and tell me, watch out for that one, watch out for this one. Be mindful who you talk to. Okay, even phone conversations, he tell me, be mindful of who you talk to and how you talk. And I say, wow, my king pull them out just like this, just like this. He pull them out, 1 and 2. And I said, all these years I have been with my king, and at times I take on the characteristics of him because I already know how you are. But I just wait until you show me, till you open your mouth and start talking. And I'm going to share something with you. Then my whole perception of you change. Yep. But I give you a chance to try to see. I pray that I be wrong, but more than likely I'll be right. and my king be right all the time too. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is that family, do your best to raise your children because they will end up like these young women here that she talking about. She feel like a goddess, that men are doing trains on her. She feels like a goddess. Same way like this young woman who had 20K, I'm not 20, I keep saying 20, 2K in bodies, talking about she need a high value man. Baby, you won't get a high value man, honey. Nobody gonna mess with you, baby. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. They gonna rock with you. They gonna get that, they gonna get that pussy. That's it. But ain't nobody coming to wife you. Ain't nobody coming to build with you, baby. Ain't nobody coming to do that. And if they do, it's gonna be a Pookie or Rere. Mona D, how you doing? Derek, how you doing, sir? It's good to see you. Yeah. Demond, how are you? I hope I'm saying that right. Now, this is what I want to just explain. Watch your babies. Watch how they grow up. Train them the best way you know how. Don't just let them run amok. I'm just saying. Oh, you laughing, so I didn't say it right. Sorry, my dear. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop letting your children do everything. It start from when they're young. Just like those young kids was in school, little girl was singing Sexy Red song, jumping around, shaking her behind and everything. It start from when they're young. If you can correct them when they're young, they'll understand the assignment when they get older. Do you think our girls, I'm just want to put this out here. Do you think our girls, when they were young, were gyrating, shaking in front of their father, shaking in front of me? Boy, that would have been a whole whooping with a branch from Nigeria, a special whooping with a branch from Nigeria. Yes, because it's how you raise these children. It's how you raise them. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Did you what's going on? I'm looking in the chat. I'm just being nosy. Brandon, how you doing? It's good to see you. Peace and abundance take heed, and everyone in the chat. Man, what did I walk into? Yes, honey, you walked into a lesson. So, Green Beans, did you switch your name? Is that the problem? What's going on? So, that's it, y'all. That's it for the day. We done. We done. I just wanted to chime in on that because it was painful to hear that little girl tell everybody that she felt like a goddess with hands all over her body. And she laughed. I don't know why we think that this makes sense. Oh, you got a different profile. Okay, honey. Derek said, I just told my daughter yesterday I'm so proud of her because she's not out here doing wild things. Me and my husband, too, we say the same thing to our girls, and they're teenagers. One is going off to college next year. So we do the same thing. We say the same thing. We proud of them. We proud of the young women that they are becoming. It's up to you to train these children. I just want to put that out there. They don't learn if you don't train them. Daddies, if you don't train your daughters on how they're supposed to be treated, you hear me? If you don't train them on how they're supposed to be treated, Pookie and Rere will come around and teach them nonsense and treat them like garbage. Yes. So if you don't treat them, if you don't treat your children, teach them. I gotta say, teach them. If you don't teach them that they're supposed to be treated a certain way, baby, they will wind up letting men walk all over them. And I was one of them too. Yes, especially when I was young, because I was looking for love in all the wrong places. And I'm going to share something else with you. I was looking for love so much is that it was easy for me to become a teen mother because I wanted true love of my own. Can you imagine? Me going to try to have a baby because I wanted to feel love on my own. See, young girls who have daddy issues, they wind up being teen mothers. Yeah, y'all already know that. Y'all know the stats. They wind up being teen mothers when they have daddy issues because they're trying to look for love. And they wind up having men in their lives that are not good. That's what I want to tell y'all. They wind up having men in their life that are not good. When you have daddy issues, it's a problem. It is a problem. And daddy issues can stay with you until you become grown, until you come across a king. And I'm gonna share something with you. Your daddy issues can also mess up you meeting a king. Because some kings don't want to deal with that issue. They'll say, "No, I can't rock with this. This is nonsense." This is why I don't know if it aggravates y'all, but I always praise my king because I came with so much baggage and daddy issues and problems. He still wanted to love me. He saw all the labels on me. Y'all know the analogy when I told y'all about the raggedy shirt with the holes. He still wanted to love me. He still wanted to take all those labels off me and label me as wife. So that's why I could never see myself crossing this man. I could never. My loyalty go beyond this life. Even in even in the supernatural, my loyalty go beyond. Even in the afterlife, because I still want to be able to aggravate my husband in the afterlife. Because he saw in me what nobody else saw. And I always tell y'all this, my husband is on a pedestal in my mind. No one can take my king down. Yeah. Derek said, wow, the afterlife. Yes, honey. Yes, the afterlife. When I said that to him, he was hollering. He was laughing so hard. He said, oh, so even in death? Yes, even in death. Now, only why I say this is because this man took time to raise me. He took time to groom me. Not all men gonna do that. Because when your daddy issues is too much, it's hard for somebody to come in and fix that. And I'm gonna share something else with you. The woman has to want the change. You can, my brothers, you can try all you can, but if she doesn't want the change, you have a problem. You can't fix that. You can't do nothing with that. I'm not saying go be no super saver hoe. Please don't do that. Don't get what I'm saying confused. Don't do that. Don't go do that. Because sometimes you can go and destroy your own life. You said, there you go. You can go and destroy your own life. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking facts to you. A lot of our women have this. And all this stems from mama choices. Mama choices. That's why I tell y'all, we have to make better choices. My sisters, my younger women, my older women that don't have children yet, you have to make better choices. Because it's not just you. It's not just you. You got to think about your children that are unborn. If you don't make the right decision and lay with the right man and get married to the right man, and I'm not saying he's supposed to be perfect, but his mindset is supposed to be right. His mindset and his work ethic is supposed to be right. I don't care how this man look, because the look stuff get y'all confused. I don't care how he look. If he's shorter than you, taller than you, I don't care what he look like. Because let me share something with you. A clean haircut, and some clothes, okay? And cologne, baby, will change everything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all always want to go for these brothers that look fine as wine, got that baby hair and all this, and he looking good, but he on the corner and he doing nonsense. And he already got 4 or 5 different baby daddies. I mean, I'm sorry, baby mamas. 4 or 5 different baby mamas. And y'all want to be a part of the clan. Why we can't just go and want to build our own family? You want to go hook up with somebody who already got 5, 6 baby mamas. You want to be baby mama number 7. Don't be baby mama number 7. Don't be baby mama number 3. Baby mama number 2. Don't be them. You're going to regret this. I'm speaking from experience. If he got all these other baby mamas, how is he supposed to tend to your child? Nobody putting 2 and 2 together. Y'all always think y'all can change somebody. When you choose these men to open your legs to, you are choosing for your children that are unborn. Because later, I'm going to share with you why I say this. Later, when you find out that this man is not right, you go tell the courts that he ain't no good. He ain't got nowhere to stay. He ain't got no job, but you knew that before you laid with him. You knew that. You knew he didn't have anything. But yet you still lay with him, and now you coming to tell the courts that he ain't got nothing. Baby, it's too late. Yeah, Malik, the IG broke down. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, sir. How are you this morning? That's what I'm talking about. Ladies, better choices, honey. Better choices. This young girl is broken because her mama didn't make the right choice. Yes. And I know y'all get mad. Oh, all you do is blame the mama. It's the mama fault. But let me share something with you. If it's not the R word, honey, okay, if you have not had the R word done to you, you did it out of your own free will. You leave with this man. Yes. We have to call a spade a spade. Y'all always talking about, oh, he trapped me. He this, he that. No, he didn't. Because you laid down on that bed and opened your legs. The mindset has to be changed. Stop blaming everybody else, baby. You got to wake up and take accountability for yourself. And when I learned that, let me share something with you. When I learned that to take accountability, I was walking into my king. I wasn't there yet because I was learning accountability. But when I walked into my king, I was able to understand better. Even in my old age, sometimes my king still have to break stuff down to me. And then I'll be like, okay, I got it. I understand. I'm just saying, when I say that men are The teachers, nobody wants to believe me. It's only until you get under a king that wants to teach you. I always tell y'all, if a king wants to teach you, he wants to keep you because he doesn't want you to be fooled. Any man who doesn't want to teach you, he does not want to keep you. He don't care what happened to you. He just there to ride that pussy and let you go. Ladies, when do you say enough is enough? When do you say you love yourself enough to stop giving these babies to everybody? And then you get on some show and talk about you don't need no man, you independent, you don't want nobody. It's because of the men you came across that you chose to let ride you. Yes, I said you chose, because I always tell y'all that we are in control of sex and the men are in control of marriage and in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship with a man if he don't say we in a relationship. Just like that time Puffy did that nonsense to that girl, that city girl, talking about, oh yeah, we in a relationship. She was like, yeah, real bad, real bad. Nope, He gotta tell you y'all in a relationship. This is the thing that we miss. We don't understand that part. He gotta tell you y'all in a relationship. And you gotta tell him when it's time for you to lay down on that bed and spread your legs. We both got different jobs to do. We both got different jobs to do, baby. And until you understand your worth as a woman, you're not going to get it, baby. You're not going to get it. Derek said, what if she can't cook and I go hungry forever? Is that an afterlife? Derek, that's terrible. Okay. Lordy, the future grandma is going to something unseen before. You speaking facts about that one. Brandon said, baby mama is the badge of honor. And this is a damn shame. You speaking facts, honey. You speaking facts. The International Quiet Storm, how you doing, sir? It is a simple process. Open ears and closed mouths. Open minds and closed legs. Logical thoughts and feminine hearts will set her apart. It's true. It will set her apart. But she got to open up her mind for change, honey. You got to open up your mind for change. A lot of women say they don't want to get married, but I'm going to share something with you. Y'all lying y'all ass off. Yes, you lying. You lying. Nobody wants to be alone for the rest of their life. I'm telling you right now. Nobody wants that. You know, I remember Priscilla had got up here on a podcast, Priscilla the Queen Maker, got up here on a podcast saying that marriage is beneficial only to the men. That's a lie. Men are the covering. Women need a covering. When things go wrong, she needs somebody there. I watched I just watched a whole documentary with a famous podcaster, right? And I was asked privately in an email to dissect the video, and they wanted me to do my 2 cents. I said, oh wow, that's nice. So I'm gonna do my 2 cents to the video. Okay, I'm gonna do my 2 cents. And I want to say I appreciate him asking me to do the 2 cent to the video. But my 2 cent, and I'll tell y'all now, is that you gotta want change. You gotta love yourself. No matter all these things that happen in your childhood, you gotta go seek the knowledge for yourself, even when you weren't taught. I wasn't taught this when I was young. I wasn't taught that you don't need a baby to love you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't taught that. I wasn't taught that um you should want to be married. I wasn't taught those things, but I taught my children that you should not be having your legs wide open, that you shouldn't want to be a baby mama. I taught my girls this. I taught them that you will be wives, not baby mamas, not like your mother. And I'm gonna share something with you. Messy Michonne said on her show this morning. Shout out to Messy Michonne. She said you will always be labeled as a baby mother, even if you marry. She's right. You will always be labeled as a baby mother, even if you are a wife. Later on, you become a wife. And in our culture, we wear it as a badge of honor. We think that makes sense. It doesn't. It does not make sense. We're the only culture that pump out babies like still water. And we just let them rise and grow and do whatever they want to do. And then who do we do? What do? We turn around, we blame it on daddy. But mama, you got to take accountability for it too. Because you chose this man to have children with. I'm so glad, and I'm going to close out, y'all. I'm so glad that the king that I am under, that my girls know what it is to see a good man. That my girls know what it is to be governed under a king. That when they meet these young men, they will bring them home to see their father. And their father will approve if these young men are right for them. This is why you need a king in the home, so that your children will not end up in foolery. Y'all take heed to the message. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody who want to donate to the channel can donate through the regular channels. That would be Cash App, and it will also be super chats, okay, if you want to donate. If you can't, that's fine too, baby. Just hit that like and subscribe button and share my content with a young woman. Share my content with a young woman, because I have a lot of men that follow me, okay? And most of the women who follow me are already married. So share my content with somebody, even if it make them mad, share it with them. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Much love. I will see you this afternoon. If you can stop by, please come to the underrated darkness. This is his channel. We will be doing a collaboration together at 1:05 Eastern Standard Time. I sent the link to all my platforms. So please, y'all chime in, come in, check us out. We just gonna do some grown folk talk, and that's gonna be it. Just a little grown folk talk. That's all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all.